Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this look from Voltron. This is Zethrid. She's one of the bad guys. I might be pronouncing that wrong. I'm not really sure. So just jumping in, I'm going to start by just blocking out my brows and making funny faces at the camera. I'm going to wait for that to dry and go in with a brow pencil and just sketch in all of my chest area so that I have that done. And I'm just pulling up a reference picture on Google for this and just kind of drawing in some of the vague details on her outfit. And then going in with my Mayron body paints, I'm going to start by using the dark blue color, and I'm just loosely putting this in to the center. I don't really want this to look unison. I'm kind of just dragging it all over that area, and then I'm going to be going in with a black body paint from that same palette and kind of mixing those two colors together so that it's a dark off navy blue blacky color. Back up to my face, I'm just going to feel my brows and make sure they're still just a little bit tacky. I'm going in with some setting powder and just using my finger and pressing that in to my brow. And then I'm going to be using a concealer and just dabbing that over the top. This also doesn't have to look perfect. I'm going to be covering it all up with some body paint after anyways. I just kind of want to make it look like there's no brow there. So once I have that all powdered out, I'm going in with the teal body paint from that Mayron palette, and I'm just covering my entire face. Just leaving out sections where I think they're eyebrows, but it's just a little section in the eyebrow area that I'm going to be putting yellow. And once that's all filled in, I'm going to go in with a white eye pencil and just sketch in where the, I think it's supposed to be hair. I'm sorry, I'm really not familiar with Voltron. So I am just sketching that in and then going in with that same dark blue shade from the Mayron palette and just filling that in. I'm also going to be taking this color up into my hair. And then to make the hair and the top of my forehead kind of match a little bit more, I'm going in with some black body paint just at the very top of my forehead and blending that down. After I had this done, I realized I forgot to leave out the two little sections on my forehead for the pink areas, so I'm just going in with a baby wipe and just kind of wiping that away, and then going in with a dark pink body paint from that same Mayron palette, and I'm just going to fill in those spots. And then going in with a dark blue body paint from Global Body Art, I'm just going to use that to fill in the section under my eye. I'm also going to use that on the few little spots on my chest and my arms. When I did this, I painted that blue line in a little too thick, so I just went back afterwards with a baby wipe and just wiped that away and put that teal color back in. So going back into my face, I'm just going to line my upper and lower water lines with a regular black eye pencil. And then I'm going in and using the XNO Cosmetics Sunset Sky palette and using this very vibrant blue and just blending that into my crease. To darken that up, I'm just using this slightly shimmery blue shade right next to it. And then to finish it off, I'm using the even darker blue in the palette and mixing that with the black and just blending that into the very center of my crease. And to create the shadow under that hair piece on my forehead, I'm just going in with this magenta shade, and I'm just blending that into the corners and under that blue that I originally put on my forehead. And then I'm just going to use a black liquid liner and create a wing. I'm also going to drag this liner into the inner corner of my eye just to create that like cat eye effect. So I'm extending my upper waterline down a little and then just creating a triangle and connecting it to my lower waterline. And then I'm just using the yellow from that Mayron body paint palette, and I'm just going to fill in those eyebrow areas on my forehead. And once that's all done, I'm going in with the orange body paint from that same body paint palette, and I'm just filling in the upper part of my neck. I'm also going to take it into the arms and a couple of the spots on my chest. And then to fill in the rest of my chest area, I'm going in with the gray body paint from that Mayron palette. I believe it's called Storm Cloud. And I'm filling in those like shoulder pad areas. Next, to fill in that like negative space on the upper parts of my shoulders, I'm going in with the Global Body Art black body paint, and I'm just going to fill in that entire top area. And then once I have that done, using that same brush with a little bit of that black paint on it, I'm going to use it to create the shadow around that entire chest piece. And then to make the neck piece stand out a little bit more, I'm going in with a thin brush and some white body paint and just creating the highlights. Then to deepen everything up, I'm going into that same Sunset Sky palette using this matte black shadow. I'm just going to use this to shade pretty much the entire chest piece area. So I'm going under where there would be a shadow cast down. I'm also using it to create some of the definition and the grooves and ridges in her armor. For the lips, I'm just going in with the Amazon green from the Mayron palette and filling in my entire lips, and then I'm using the Sunset Sky palette and using the shimmery green shade and just patting all over the top. And then to shade the orange areas on my chest, I'm going in with that same palette and using this orange eyeshadow as well as the one directly to the right of it, the like pinky orange shade in the corner. And then finally, the only thing left was to add some ears, and these I just used foam paper and then I glued some like fur to the bottom halves, and then I'm just taping them onto my ears and shading the edges. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye.